The guy we are, the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Miss Jackie Christie.
Oh, man, Jackie Christie from Basketball Wives. You've been in the Rumor Report a lot lately.
How do you really hope to heal your family after this? Because I don't think your intention was to bring your family on this show and have all this kind of stuff. So how are you approaching that?
It's said that the truth always comes out no matter how tightly it's buried. And when it does, it doesn't just knock on the door, it blows the whole house down. For years, Jackie Christie and Doug Christie painted a picture of unshakable love, loyalty forged in steel, of a marriage so solid that it became the very definition of relationship goals for many. But now, that once perfect image is crumbling faster than anyone could have imagined, and the fallout is so messy it's hard to even know where to begin.
We've been together, 20 plus years. We've been married for 21 years now. We just had our 21st wedding. We went to Napa.
Let's start with the moment that turned everything upside down. Picture this. Doug Christie, the man who stood by Jackie's side for nearly 3 decades, renewing their vows every single year like clockwork, suddenly filing for divorce. And not just any divorce. This was a scorched earth move, the kind that makes it clear there's no going back. Why? Because Doug didn't just wake up one day and decide he was done. No, this was the result of a discovery so devastating it sent shockwaves through their inner circle and quickly spilled out into the public eye. Jackie Christie, the woman who swore by love, loyalty, and annual recommitments, is now accused of living a double life. Allegations of infidelity have surfaced, and not just casual slip-ups, but a full-blown pattern of deceit involving multiple men. That's right, Jackie, the self-proclaimed queen of devotion, is being accused of having not 1, not 2, but 5 secret relationships while still married to Doug. And if you think that's shocking, just wait, because the details of these alleged affairs are as scandalous as they come.
A lot of people counted us out. They said we wasn't going to make it, but that's my best friend, and, we ride together.
Well, they used to say y'all weren't going to make it because you used to be so, like you had them on a leash scene.
Doug didn't uncover this betrayal on his own. According to sources close to the situation, whispers had been circling for years. Friends, family, even business associates had been warning Doug that something about Jackie's behavior didn't add up. But Doug, ever the loyal husband, brushed it off. He believed in Jackie, or maybe he wanted to believe in her so badly that he ignored the red flags waving right in front of his face. But when those whispers turned into full-blown rumors, Doug decided he couldn't take any chances. That's when he called in a private investigator. What the investigator found was nothing short of explosive. Surveillance footage, financial records, and even screenshots of messages between Jackie and her alleged lovers. It was all laid out in black and white. The evidence painted a picture of a woman who wasn't just stepping out on her husband, but doing so with a level of planning and secrecy that could rival a spy thriller. One of these men was reportedly a Hollywood A-lister, someone so high profile that his involvement could send shockwaves through the industry if exposed. Another was allegedly a wealthy businessman who helped fund Jackie's extravagant lifestyle behind Doug's back. And then there was an ex, someone Jackie couldn't seem to let go of, no matter how much time had passed.
Well, marriage is definitely communication, respect, and that means not just respecting your partner, but also yourself. Intimacy, that's very important.
But the most jaw-dropping revelation, one of Jackie's alleged lovers is said to be an active NBA player. Yes, you heard that right. While Doug Christie, a retired NBA legend, was out here staying loyal and minding his business, rumors suggest that Jackie was sneaking around with someone currently playing in the league. If this is true, the fallout could be catastrophic, not just for Jackie, but for this player's career as well. The NBA is all about image, and a scandal like this could be career-ending. And yet, the betrayal didn't stop with the alleged affairs. Jackie is also being accused of something even more sinister, feeding information about Doug's business dealings to his rivals. According to insider claims, Jackie wasn't just living a double life romantically, she was allegedly undermining Doug professionally as well. If this is true, it takes the betrayal to a whole new level, one that's not just personal, but also financial.
I just wanted us to have a chance to just sit down and, discuss it.
But here's where things take an even darker turn. According to insider whispers, Jackie's alleged business betrayal didn't just jeopardize Doug's financial stability, it may have also exposed confidential details about his long-term investments and personal projects. Sources close to the situation claim that Doug was working on a groundbreaking partnership with a major sportswear brand, a deal that could have redefined his post-NBA legacy. But as the rumors go, key elements of the project were leaked to competitors, delaying progress and putting the entire venture at risk. This has led some to speculate that Jackie's alleged actions weren't just about personal gain. They may have been a calculated move to sabotage Doug's success.
Years ago, we decided, his career, I'd be there, I would support him and everything. And then once he hung up his shoes, then I would do my career. And that's what we're doing.
And then there's the question of how deep this betrayal really goes. Some of Doug's closest friends are reportedly reevaluating their own interactions with Jackie, wondering if she might have used her position to gather sensitive information on them as well. One former business partner, who spoke on condition of anonymity, revealed that Jackie often inserted herself into professional discussions under the guise of being a supportive wife. She always acted like she was just there to help Doug, but now I'm starting to think she had her own agenda all along, the source claimed. If true, it suggests that Jackie's alleged double life wasn't limited to her romantic escapades. It extended into a calculated effort effort to manipulate and control the narrative around her husband's career. Even more damning is the revelation that Doug's inner circle had been suspicious for years but felt powerless to intervene. One family friend described countless moments where Jackie's behavior seemed off, from her obsessive need to monitor Doug's interactions to her frequent unexplained absences. "We all saw it, but Doug wouldn't hear it," the friend said. He was so devoted to her that he couldn't see what was happening right in front of him. This sense of betrayal is what makes the fallout even more painful, not just for Doug, but for everyone who believed in the image of their seemingly unbreakable bond. Now, as the layers of deception continue to peel back, it's clear that the cracks in their marriage ran deeper than anyone could have imagined.
And all that, but he just respects his queen, and he is my king. So
And you should keep your woman around you. That's how you stay out of trouble.
there it is. That's right.
That's the
And
truth to the matter.
So how did Jackie manage to keep all of this under wraps for so long? According to anonymous sources, she had help. Rumors suggest that a high-profile reality star, someone who knows a thing or two about keeping secrets buried, was allegedly aiding Jackie in covering her tracks. This person is said to have helped arrange private meetups, create alibis, and keep certain stories from reaching the press. But no matter how careful Jackie thought she was, the truth eventually caught up with her. As the scandal unfolded, Jackie's public image took a nosedive. Social media erupted with backlash as people who once admired her now accused her of being a fraud. Her Instagram comments were flooded with brutal messages, calling her out for playing the victim and pretending to be the perfect wife. And while Jackie broke down in tears, claiming Doug abandoned her and left her emotionally shattered, the court of public opinion wasn't buying it. For many, it seemed like Jackie was crying not out of guilt, but out of regret that she got caught.
And it's interesting because a lot of people feel like reality TV has ruined a lot of relationships. Has it caused any strain? Because I'm sure it's hard for him to watch the show.
Yeah.
And he sees a lot of drama happening with you on the show in particular.
Meanwhile, Doug has been playing his cards close to the chest. Unlike Jackie, who has been vocal about her side of the story, Doug has remained relatively quiet. But his actions speak louder than words. With divorce papers filed and his legal team allegedly preparing to release damaging evidence, it's clear that Doug is ready to move on. And he's not looking back. And let's not forget the emotional toll this has taken on their family. Their daughter, Takari Lee, has spoken out about the physical and mental harm she faced growing up, adding another layer of complexity to this already messy situation. Jackie, instead of taking accountability, clapped back on social media, dismissing her daughter's claims as lies. This response only added fuel to the fire as fans and critics alike questioned Jackie's credibility and integrity.
hard. This is the dog world out there, especially in reality TV, especially on a show like this. Every man for himself. That's why I always stay a loner on the show, if you know that.
As for Doug, his life seems to be on the upswing. Business deals that were put on pause when the scandal first broke are back on the table. Public support for him is stronger than ever, with many seeing him as the ultimate winner in this whole mess. It's a stark contrast to Jackie's situation, as her brand deals and career opportunities are reportedly drying up. Sponsors that once lined up to associate themselves with her image of love and loyalty are now distancing themselves as quickly as possible. And yet, Jackie isn't going down without a fight. She's calling the cheating allegations completely false and claiming that Doug was the one who emotionally checked out of the marriage first. Her legal team is reportedly gearing up for a battle, and if they can prove that the allegations are exaggerated or even fabricated, it could flip the entire narrative. But for now, the scales seem tipped against her. So here we are, watching the unraveling of what was once considered one of the most solid relationships in the public eye. Jackie and Doug Christie, the couple who renewed their vows every year, are now facing the kind of public scrutiny that could break even the strongest of individuals. And the question remains, is Jackie truly the villain in this story, or is she just a casualty of a media storm that spun out of control? Will her career and reputation survive this, or is this the end of the road for her as a public figure? Let us know what you think in the comments. Is Jackie the master of deception, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? And as always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next explosive update. Trust us, this is only the beginning.